What's up guys, welcome back to a new tutorial. This is part 3 of my pen shooter tutorial series, and in this video I'm going to show how to add the bullets so your guy can shoot. So let's go ahead and make a new sprite, and we can call this bullets. Then I'm going to go into the pen and copy this hitbox costume and paste it right here, so it's 100 by 100. Then I'm going to say when flag is clicked, I'm going to hide the sprite, so then it won't be showing. And then I'm going to say when I receive reset. Then what I'm going to do is make some new lists, because that's how we're going to record the positions of the bullets. So I'm going to make a list called bullet X. And like I said, they're going to record, they're going to record the positions, and then the pen is going to draw it based on the positions in the list. So bullet X, bullet Y, and then we need bullet size, and then bullet type, and then we also need bullet dead, so if it's like hit something, and then we also need bullet clone ID. Okay, now we're going to delete all of these lists. So just put this under the reset and just say delete all of bullet clone ID and all those lists that we just made. So I'm just going to keep duplicating it, and then what we're going to do is make a new variable for this sprite only, called clone ID. And then we're going to set clone ID to 0 here, and then we're also going to delete this clone. Then what we're going to do is go into the pen, and after it broadcasts reset, then we're going to broadcast a message called start. Then what we're going to do also in here is when I receive reset, we're going to stop other scripts in sprite, like that. Then what we're going to do is say when I receive start, then we're going to say also here we're going to set the clone ID to 0, and then when I receive start, if the clone ID equals 0, then we're going to say forever, because remember it's going to stop the script when it resets again, so we can just say forever. And then if clone ID equals 0, and then we're going to add an if key space pressed, and an if, but before that we're going to add an if, and then dead. Is there a dead variable yet? Oh yeah, game over equals, did we do 0 or n? Let's see, oh yeah, we did 0, so if the game is not over, then if key space pressed, or the mouse is down, so that's how we're going to shoot. Then we're going to say wait, we're going to say create a clone of myself, and then we're going to say wait, and then we're going to have a new variable called reload, which we can be able to upgrade if I decide to make a shop, and that's for all sprites. Then in the pen we're going to set the reload in the reset. We're not actually going to set the reload in the reset because that could be something that you could upgrade, so we're just going to set it in the when flag clicked. We're going to set the reload to be like 0.35. I'm going to put that there. Whoops, I'm going to put that there. And then, so create a clone of myself, and then rate reload seconds. Then we're going to also change clone ID by 1, and we're actually just going to say we need a new variable called original, actually for this sprite only. And let's actually change this to be if original equals 1. And we're going to set original to 1 here. And then when I start as a clone, we're going to set original to be 0. So it isn't the, so it knows that it's not, because it's not the original sprite, it's just the clone. Because we don't want the clones to be creating clones of themselves. Okay, then what we're going to do is also when I start set clone ID to 0. And then we're going to change clone ID by 1 and then reload second. So then what we're gonna, oh yeah, and also we're going to add just blank to all of this. So just duplicate all of this. So add blank to that, and then add blank to this, add blank to this, add blank to this, add blank to this, and add blank to this. Right now we're only going to have a bullet type of 1. So we can go ahead and we can make a new variable called type for this sprite only. And we're just going to set type to 1 right now. But we could make it so maybe there might be other kinds of bullets if you get something, but we're probably just going to have one type of bullet. But maybe you can like press 2 and then have a different kind of bullet or something. But right now there's only going to be one type of bullet. So we're just going to go ahead and add 1 to type. And we're also going to set, say, if, and then we can just make a, we can make a variable called bullet type for all sprites. And just right here, we can just set bullet type to 1 when the flag is clicked for now, because I'm not sure if we're going to add any other types. But it's just a good idea to just have it. And then we can say if the bullet type equals 1. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to go to when I start as a clone, and then what we're going to do is make a new block called clone setup, and then run without screen refresh. So then what we're going to do is just do clone setup, and then in the clone setup what we're going to do is we're going to show, and we're going to set the ghost effect to 100, and then we're going to say if else, and then type equals 1. Then what we're going to do is, well, before we do that, we're going to just add, we're going to replace item clone ID of bullet clone ID with our clone ID that we have now, because it created a new item. And then we're also going to replace bullet dead with a new variable for this right only called dead. And we should go ahead and set dead to 0 right here. So with dead, and then we're going to replace, we also need, we need bullet X this sprite only, and bullet Y. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set bullet X to be the X position. Well, actually, okay, we're gonna, so go to this, we're gonna set the bullet X to be something like, we're gonna set the bullet X to be this. So, well, actually, we're just gonna set the bullet X to be player X for now, and then we're gonna set and then we're gonna replace the bullet X right here, and then we're gonna do the same thing for bullet Y. So just duplicate this. change this to bullet Y, and this to player Y, and this to be bullet Y. I can't get it. Okay, there. This is bullet Y, and then this is also bullet Y. And then we still have to do, what else do we have to do? Yeah, that's all. Except for I don't think we did bullet size. So place bullet size with, and then this is if it's 1, then we're going to set the size to 35%, and then we're going to replace it with size. Then what we're going to do is, that's pretty much all for the bullet setup. So then what we're going to do is, like for the clone setup, then what we're going to do is say point in, so this already has the direction of mouse thing. So what we're actually going to do is this, well, actually, no. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and we're gonna grab this find direction of mouse, and then we're gonna drag it in here, and this is actually gonna be the same no matter what, like for the bullet. And so then what we're gonna do is right here we're gonna say find direction of mouse. And sorry if you hear some stuff in the background, but yeah, so we're gonna find direction of mouse, and then we're going to also we need one more list called bullet direction. Well, actually, no, we don't. We're gonna find direction of mouse, and then point in direction of mouse. Then what we're gonna do is then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna say if, well, actually we're gonna make a new variable called bullet range, and this is also if we upgrade things. So for all sprites, and then we can also make a variable called range for this sprite only. And the reason why is because if we upgraded it while there was a bullet like flying, then it would go extra far even if it wasn't supposed to. So we can say repeat range here, and then here we're going to set the bullet range. We're going to set the range. Where's the range? The range to the bullet range right here, and then we're gonna set the bullet range right here to be. Okay, we're gonna set the bullet range here to be like 45 or something to start. Then we're gonna go back over here and repeat range. Then if, and then if game over equals 0, then what we're going to do is we're going to change the bullet X by the I think it's the cosine of 90 minus direction. So put 90 minus and then get direction. And then what we're going to do is say times, and then make a new variable called bullet speed for all sprites. And then we're also going to make a new variable called speed for the sprite only. And I don't think I'm going to have time to get to the drawing of the bullets. I'm just going to make the code for it without the drawing. I'll do that in the next video, I think. So I'm going to set the bullet speed to be like, I don't know, maybe I'll I'll try just 5 to start, I guess. And then here I'll set the bullet speed. I'll just set the speed to be bullet speed. Sorry. Then I'm gonna go cancel. Oh, whoops. Okay. Now I need these. So I shouldn't have cleaned it up then. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you're gonna drag this in here, and then we're gonna say times bullet speed. Then we're going to change the bullet Y by the sign of 90 minus direction times bullet speed. So then what we're gonna do is say position. Well, actually, hold up. Yeah. So yeah, we are gonna make a new block, and then we're gonna call it position, and then run without screen refresh. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to go to and then bullet X minus scroll X. And bullet Y minus scroll Y. Hold up. Bullet Y minus scroll Y. So where's scroll Y? Minus scroll Y. And then what we're gonna do is say make a new variable called OnScreen for the sprite only. And what this is gonna do, what the OnScreen is it's like if it should draw it if it's like on the screen. So we're gonna say set OnScreen to and then an equals and then another equals and then in the equals we're gonna put bullet X. We're gonna put this equals X position, and then that, and then this equals Y position, and then I'm also gonna add a show here. So yep, that's all for that. And then I'm also gonna right here I'm gonna make a new list called bullet on screen. And this is a very long video, but I'd like to try to finish this. So I'm gonna replace. Well, I'm just gonna wait. Did we add any more lists before? Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna add something to bullet on screen, and I'm gonna say true, and then what I'm gonna do, and then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say position. Then I'm going to make a new block called update bullet data, run without screen refresh. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna say just like in the just like here, I'm gonna replace all this stuff. So I'm just gonna duplicate this, and then I'm gonna replace this and replace bullet X and replace bullet Y. And I think that's all I need to replace. So because it's already, none of the other stuff is changing, I don't think. But I also need to replace bullet on screen. So replace bullet on screen with bullet on screen. Then what I'm gonna do here is update the bullet data. And so now if we say set ghost effect to 0 here, actually, so you can see it, then now you can see it shoots, but it doesn't go any farther than that. It just stops here. Also, the size is way too big, so I'm going to set the bullet size. Where did I set it? I'm going to set the bullet size. Oh, I think I set it over here in the setup. I'm going to change the size to be like 15. That's too small. Maybe 30. That's okay. 25. Still looks too big to be coming out of the gun, so okay, that's good. But it doesn't seem very in sync with like the player. So maybe if we just said point in direction of mouse. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. It's not really well, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna actually set the bullet X, and then I'm gonna, well, right here, I'm going to change the bullet X right here. By like 6 and 6 to see if that will help. So let's try this just to make it start farther out. Okay, it looks like that's working. Maybe times 10 just to wait, if I did 50. Okay, I don't know if this is doing anything. Here, let me see. Okay, that looks about right. I'm just gonna change this to be more like 40 because that was way too much. So, there. Okay, that looks a lot better. So there we go. And now we just have to make these bullets disappear. So then what we're gonna do after we repeat is we're going to just hide and then replace item clone ID of bullet dead with 1, I think. Well, yeah, so I guess, yeah, replace it with 1 and change this to replace item clone ID of bullet dead with 1, and then delete this clone. I might add an effect when it deletes later, but for now, let's just try this. So we can change all these values and stuff, and like for the speed and all that stuff. But I think this is gonna be probably it for this video because this video was pretty long. But now there's bullets and they will go. So yeah, in the next video I'll maybe add some more effects to this, and I might make it draw them, but I'm gonna make knockback, like, well, I might not make the player actually go back, but I'm gonna make it so then the gun is a little less long. So yeah, and maybe an effect when the bullets delete. So yeah, that's gonna be all for this video, I think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and so make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, so bye.